What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex. You're watching The Road to Beast Wars. This is just a web series. We're talking about the production of Transformers Rise of the Beast. This is episode number 36, and I'm sure by now you've checked out the teaser trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast. It was awesome. I did my trailer reaction for it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. And now that the official marketing is out, now they can reveal more things, such as the full voice cast. It is out there. Deadline just reported it. Check it out. We got Transformers Rise of the Beast adds Peter Dinklage, Lisa Koshy, John DiMaggio, and more. Watch the trailer. So let's see who we got. So let's just start off with the Terracons, okay? They got the full cast. There's 3 Terracons. There's Scourge, who's going to be played by Peter Dinklage, or voiced by Peter Dinklage. Great choice, by the way. Battletrap, who's going to be voiced by David Sobolov, who also voiced Blitzwing in Bumblebee. Another great choice. And then we have Michaela J. Rodriguez as Nightbird. Now here's something very interesting. There's a new character. His name is Reek, and he's voiced by Nigerian rapper Toby Nwigwe. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. I apologize if I pronounced it incorrectly, but we have a character named Reek, and we have a voice actor for him. The thing is that I don't recall any character named Reek in any of the previous Transformers universes. When I think of the character of Reek, the name, just the name only, I think of a Minicon, like for example, Brains or Wheelie or Reedman or any of the Kitchen Bots. I think of a small character. And maybe that's what we're going to get, and maybe that's the reason why we haven't really read about this cast member in the past, just because, well, it's probably going to be a small CG character, which essentially they add on in post-production, right? So that's really interesting. That's an unexpected surprise. Let's talk about the Maximals. So, of course, we already know we got Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal. It was previously reported that Michelle Yeoh will be voicing Air Razor, another great voice cast member. We also have David Sobolov voicing Rhinox, so that's really, really great. But we do not have a voice actor, at least not announced yet, for Cheetor. So maybe they're still in the search for that voice actor, but they have 3 out of the 4 so far, okay? Now let's move on to the Autobots. Obviously, Peter Cullen is back as Optimus Prime. Bumblebee has no voice again. I was hoping that Dylan O'Brien would be voicing him, but it looks like they're sticking with the talking through the radio, which I'm getting a little bit, I won't say tired of, but I'm bored of it. It's not interesting as me. That gimmick kind of died in Transformers Last Night. I think it's about time that we heard him speak. We did hear him speak in the Cybertron sequence of Bumblebee, and Dylan O'Brien did such a great job. Unfortunately, it was very short-lived, and I was hoping that we would hear him again. We got Pete Davidson as Jazz, and then we got Lisa Koshy as RC, and Crystal Fernandez as Wheeljack. Now, here's the interesting part. We have a returning voice actor from the previous films, John DiMaggio, as Stratosphere. Now, that is a big surprise, and in a very big way. Because if you don't know who Stratosphere is, all I know about him is that he was never in any cartoon, but he was a toy in the Revenge of the Fallen line. That's the very first time I've ever even heard of him. He's a cargo plane. And let's check out what he looks like as a cargo plane. So there's his cargo plane mode. There's the box art for the Voyager, the front of the box for the Voyager class toy. And let's look at the back of the box. Where's that? Here it is. Okay, it's part of the Mecha Live series, and that's what he looks like. Obviously, that's not what he's going to look like in the when he's a robot mode in the movie. I'm sure they're going to change up the design, and I hope they do, because that he looks like he's on skis. All right. Obviously, they're not going to do that. They're going to make him a lot cooler, because that's a Michael Bay design. Now we're going to Stephen Caple Jr. designs. Okay, Stratosphere made an appearance in the IDW comics where where it's involving Nest. because they made these Nest comic tie-ins with the Revenge of the Fallen movie. But that's his only appearance. His appearance is in not the movie of Revenge of the Fallen, but the other tie-ins with Revenge of the Fallen. But essentially, he's part of the Michael Bay universe. Anyways, Stratosphere is part of the cast. Now, I'm trying to put his addition as part of the puzzle. When I was talking about, when I was making videos for Transformers Rise of the Beast, I was talking about how did it get from America to Brazil? No, Peru. How did it get from America to Peru? Like, do they just drive there? Do they fly there? And finally, we have the answer, because Stratosphere is a cargo plane. And so all the Autobots, they go into Stratosphere, and Stratosphere transports them all the way to Peru for the final battle. Because that's what I was always wondering the whole time. How did it get there? Like, that's a lot of fuel. I know they're probably not going to incorporate the idea of fuel in films, just like how they incorporate, how come they never run out of bullets, things like that in any movie. It's just something you don't talk about. But they've at least covered this, I won't say a plot hole, but obviously it's not a plot hole. They got it covered, okay? And that is using Stratosphere. So that's really, really exciting. I want to see how they come across him. When does he appear? How does he appear? And how he will play out, or how he will contribute in the final battle, unless he just drops them off and then takes off. So anyways, that's really, really interesting. So we don't have a voice actor for Cheetor. We have a new addition by the name of Reek, and then Stratosphere has been added to the Autobot cast. And he's going to play a huge, huge part in the transportation of the Autobots. They were probably thinking like, well, we got to get from point A to point B. How are we going to do that? Obviously get a huge Autobot. Okay, that's also a plane. Who are they going to use? Well, let's look into the Michael Bay universe, and let's pick Stratosphere, who will now be voiced by John DiMaggio. So very, very cool. That's really interesting. The plot thickens. And stay tuned for my next episode, where we're going to do a full-on trailer analysis for the teaser trailer. There's a lot to talk about, okay? Transformers is back, I'm back, and the journey continues. And we're going to go all the way to June 9th, which is the release of Transformers Rise of the Beast. And I can't wait. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.